Kate, Kangaroo. Work to do. The sun shone brightly into the kangaroo's home. Kate, Kit called. It's time to get up. Kit hopped to the kitchen. Mom was baking muffins, and Dad was reading the newspaper. When the muffins were done, Dad called for Kate to get up. She hopped slowly to her seat, yawning and stretching. After they had eaten breakfast, Dad said, "There is work that needs to be done today. Who will help me?" "I will," said Kit. "I will," said Kate. Mom packed the lunch in a picnic basket for the 3 workers. Then off they hopped to a grassy plot of land. The grass there was very tall. "Our roof has holes in it. It needs to be fixed before it gets any worse," Dad said. "We must cut this grass to put on the roof. When you have cut a bundle, bring it to me right away." They all began snipping. Kate snipped fast and tied up a big bundle of grass. "I'm tired and hot," Kate said to herself. "I'll take a swim in the pond, and then I will take my bundle of grass to Dad." She hopped to the pond, leaving her bundle behind. At noon, Dad and Kit stopped to eat lunch. "Where is Kate?" Dad asked. "Here I am," Kate called, shaking off water with every hop. "I will get my bundle of grass." When she looked, Kate could not find her bundle of grass anywhere. A grasshopper sat munching on a blade of grass where Kate had left the bundle. "Have you seen my bundle of grass?" Kate asked. The grasshopper nodded. "Was that yours? It was not for lunch? My friends and I just finished eating it." "Oh no," said Kate. She hopped sadly back to Kit and Dad and explained what had happened. "Next time I will finish my job," she said. The kangaroos ate their lunches. Then Dad picked up his grass bundles. "Now it is time to fix the roof. Who will help me?" "We will," said Kit and Kate. Kit picked up his bundle of grass. Kate hopped happily down the path beside Dad and Kit. She would finish the job this time. Dad climbed up the ladder to take off the torn roof. "I need some tar for the roof," he said. "Tar will keep the roof from leaking when it rains." "We will get the tar," Kate and Kit said. They each got a bucket and hopped to the tar pit. Quickly they filled the buckets with sticky, smelly tar and began to carry them home. As they hopped home, Kate saw some pink flowers by the path. She set down her bucket of tar and picked one. She held the flower to her nose and breathed in deeply. "That smells good," she said to herself. "I'll pick a few more." "Come on, Kate," called Kit. "You go ahead and take your bucket to Dad. I'm going to rest for a while," said Kate. "Don't take too long," called Kit as he hopped away. A lesson for Kate. Kate moved under a shady tree. "It's nice and cool here," she said to herself. "This will be a good place to rest." She put down her bucket and the pink flowers. Then she stretched out on the grass. Soon Kate was sound asleep. When Kit got back to the house, Dad began to put the tar on the roof. Just as he was about to put tar above Kate's room, the last of the tar dripped out of the bucket. Dad waited and waited for Kate, but she did not bring her bucket of tar. "We will not be able to put tar above Kate's room if she does not come soon," said Dad. Just then, a raindrop splashed on his nose, and another one fell into the empty bucket. Dad climbed down the ladder. He and Kit rushed inside as the rain fell harder and harder. The rain woke up Kate. She forgot all about taking her bucket of tar to Dad. She hopped home, leaving the bucket behind. Kate went into the kitchen. Today was Mom's cleaning day, and Kate's job was to help clean the kitchen. The dishes from the morning lay piled in the sink. Kate had left them there. Kate had not shelled the peas Mom had picked, and the water pitcher sat on the counter waiting to be filled. Kate hopped into the living room. Dad, Mom, and Kit were there talking about the work they had finished. Kate hung her head and hopped quietly to her room. Kate sat down to think. Plop, 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 water was dripping into her room. Raindrops were dripping on her head. Raindrops were dripping on her bed. Raindrops were dripping on her books. She looked down and saw a puddle of raindrops at her feet. Kate hopped into the living room. "It is raining in my room," she said. "The roof above my room does not have tar on it." "I'm sorry, Kate. I ran out of tar when you did not bring me your bucket," Dad said. "Stay here in the living room and you will not get wet." Kate sat and thought. Her nose quivered sadly. The rain came down harder and harder. Dad and Mom went to sleep. Even Kate fell asleep. But Kate could not rest. Something was bothering her. She had not taken her bundle of grass to Dad. She had not brought the tar to the house. She had not cleaned the kitchen. She had not finished any of her jobs. "I never finish what I start," Kate said sadly. "And sometimes I don't even start the jobs that I should do." Finish what you start. Kate hopped outside. The rain had stopped. She hopped to get the bucket of tar that she had left by the tree. Then she climbed up the ladder. Quickly, she put the tar on the roof above her room. She climbed back down and cleaned up the puddles of rain in her room. Everyone was still asleep. Kate hopped to the kitchen. She cleaned out the sink and did the dishes. She shelled the peas and made a salad for supper. She set the table and took the pitcher to the brook to get some fresh water. The sound of Kate leaving woke up Dad. Kate and Mom heard Kate leaving too. They hopped into the kitchen and looked around. "Did Kate do this?" they asked each other. Kate hopped in and set the pitcher of water on the table. "Hello," she said. Mom smiled at Kate. "What did you do, Kate?" Kate wiggled her tail so hard that it shook the table. "I've finished the jobs that I started and all of the jobs that I should have done," she said. Mom gave Kate a big hug. "I'm very proud of you, Kate," she said. "So am I," said Dad, smiling. "You have learned to finish the job."